Hey, said I want come test me. Pick two rock with a sling, might lick off and met like a man from Jesse. Heard that they talking that big talk, lip off, which God, listen, don't vex me. I'ma stand for the Father perpetually, definitely big man, don't get chesty. Any weapon they form, don't stress me. Hey, I'm an Israelite child, no destiny. Separated, he chose and select me. In his rain, he clothed and he dressed me. Look, without him, my soul will be empty. To the Lord of the host, I confess thee. I don't do this for sport or for trendies. Disrespect it'll only get messy. Yeah, they can never take hold of my faith. I'ma stand with my sword at the gate. Holiness to the Lord on the plate. See, your idols ain't holding no weight. I ain't here trying to hold no debate. See, my God ain't no soul to replace. Disrespecting a stone in your face. Look, you must be a fool to
Hey man, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, and we do so by Shema Mashiach Omalaki Awashai, man. Right? Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 61 and verse number 1, Baba Bashar.
Isaiah 61 verse 1. Right? The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me.
Read it again.
The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me. Right? Because the Lord hath anointed me.
He had what?
Because the Lord has anointed me.
Right, because the Lord has anointed us to do what?
To preach good tidings.
To do what?
To preach good tidings.
Why are we on 10th Street?
To preach good tidings.
Hey man, we out here to preach good tidings, man. Right? Read.
Unto the meek. Right? He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Right, he has sent us out here to bind up the brokenhearted, man, with these glad tidings, man. Right? Because our people are the ones that are brokenhearted, man.
Right.
Right? In this society, man. Right? In the land of our oppressors, man. Right? Read.
To proclaim liberty.
To do what?
To proclaim liberty.
Hey man, to proclaim liberty. Hey, what's going on, King? Hey, you can walk by, King.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, we out here for you, brother. What's your nationality?
Nigerian.
You're Nigerian? What tribe are you from?
Igbo.
Igbo? You got a minute to hear the words, King? We out here for you, brother. Give us 5 minutes, King. That's all we asking you.
If you do a minute, because she has to go.
Okay, so are you familiar? You believe in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Right. So do you know that in the Bible, right, this who they consider the Igbo people of Nigeria would actually be Israelites, the Jews, according to the Bible?
Right.
You believe in the Bible, right? Right. So you want to take a minute to learn about your history, King?
No, go.
Right? Because the only reason you call yourself African, right, is because those were labels that were placed upon our people by the so-called white men, right? When they came and conquered that land, man.
Right.
Do you know where the term African came from?
No, go ahead.
So that land was actually named after Leo Scipius Africanus, right? This is a Roman general, man. When they came and they colonized Africa, they named that land after him, man.
Right.
Likewise with this land, America, right? It was named after Amerigo Vespucci. Now you're born in those lands, right? Calling yourself a damn African, man.
Right.
The last name of a white man.
Right.
Right? When that's not our nationality, thus said the Lord, thus said the Holy Bible, man. Didn't God create us all? Did God call anybody Igbo or Nigerian?
No.
Of course not. Right? Give me the book of drop that, King. Give me Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 16. Watch this, King. I'm going to show you your history in the Bible, man. And what God called us, man. Not what the so-called white man called us, man. When he put our people in chains, man. Right? Bring that out.
Ecclesiastes 4 and 16.
Right.
Therefore, there is no end of all the people.
What did the Lord say?
There is no end of all the people.
Hey, man, there is no end of all the people, man. Because the same nations, can a brother flip this sign right here? Look at this sign right here, King. Right? The Lord made 18 nations of people. Right? You can come around here, King, and take a look at it. The Lord made 18 nations of people, man. Right? Everybody that on this sign is here today, man. Right? They're just not being called by those names anymore. Why? Because of oppression, slavery, conquering, colonizing, all of these different things that happen to our people, man. Right? Read that, King.
There is no end of all the people.
So there is no end end of all these people, man, that God created. If you read the Bible, like you say you believe in, right? Read.
Even of all that have been before them.
Right, even of all them that had been before us. You listening, brother?
I got you.
So it says there is no end of all the people, even of them that had been before us. That means these people are still on the earth, brother.
Right.
And everybody that exists today would be descendants of those people. Right? So, hey man, I may be from your tribe, man. We don't know, man. But what we do know is that we go back to the same people, man. Those people that were brought over here from the transatlantic slave trade, brother. Right? Your ancestors are descendants of slaves, am I correct?
Yeah.
Hey man, and they brought your family over here, man. They brought
Not me personally, but I can see it for other people, yeah. That's happening.
What do you mean, not you personally?
Like my family would have brought over here by.
No, absolutely, that's what I meant. That's what I asked you. Did your ancestors go into slavery? They're descendants of slaves, aren't they?
So yeah, it's according to like everybody like connected, like from Africa, some people from yeah.
Right.
But not my personal, but like I think.
But didn't they come and grab the Igbos up, man?
I can't say, I don't know. So
Of course they did, brother. That's why we out here to teach you, man. They didn't just come to Africa and be like, oh, there's niggas over here.
That's
Niggas
definitely
over
true.
here, and then let me just grab niggas everywhere, man.
That's true.
Niggas gonna run, man.
I appreciate it. I respect y'all message. I got you. I have to go.
Hey, if you respect our message, can you give us 2 more minutes to show you that you're an Israelite, brother? Right? Why did our people go into slavery, King? Right? Did the so-called white man put the whole entire Chinese race into slavery? Did he put the Arabs in slavery? Of course not. Why is it that our people are the ones that was put in slavery, man? Do you know?
Can't explain why things happen in the world. Nobody knows.
And the Lord tells us, man. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 20 and 15. We about to show you, brother, right? If you truly want to know why your people went into slavery, brother, you would listen to the words of the Lord, man. Because the Lord already prophesied that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native, and Seminole Indians would go into slavery, man. Right? Because they weren't called Nigerians, Igbos, man. Right? We are descended from somebody, man.
Right.
Bring that out. Deuteronomy 28 and 15, King.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Right?
But it shall come to pass.
You familiar with Moses?
Yeah.
What did Moses do?
He let the people across, but you see,
He parted the Red Sea. He said, let my people go, right?
Yeah.
Did he say, let all people go?
yeah.
So the Lord has a people. He has a chosen people. Give me that Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Brother can pull that. Read that.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Right, so this is Moses after they were freed out of Egypt. The Lord commanded Moses to tell the children of Israel, right? Read that again from the top.
But it shall come to pass,
It's going to happen
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
if you don't listen to God to do what?
to observe, to do all his commandments,
Right?
and his statutes,
Right.
which I command thee this day,
Right? That what's going to happen?
that all these curses,
That all these what?
that all these curses,
Hey man, is a curse a good thing or is it a bad thing, brother? A bad thing, right? So the Lord told Moses to tell the children of Israel, right? If you didn't observe to do all these statutes and commandments which he commanded us, that he's gonna put curses on us, right? Now we about to show you 2 curses, brother, and then you can go, brother.
Okay.
I'm gonna just read 2 curses. Give me verse 16, give me verse 68. 2 curses, King. Watch this.
cursed shalt thou be in the city.
What did the Lord say?
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
The Lord says the Israelites would be cursed in the cities, right? When you look around any city across the world, man, what people look cursed, man?
A lot of people are.
What does it mean to be cursed? Destitute, always poor, right? Last hired, first fired, man. At the bottom of society in the ghettos and the slums. Is the so-called white man in the ghettos and the slums?
Not in America now, but in other parts of the country. Some people deal with a lot of poverty, not people who are directly from Africa. But I see your point in America. Yes, a lot of black people do live in poverty.
But even when you go to Africa, man, who owns those lands, man? Is it the Africans, man? Or is it the white man that has his greedy hands and all these lands, man?
Personally, for my country, Nigeria, I know Nigeria is owned by no white man have control of Nigeria personally. So I'm gonna say I know for Nigeria it isn't.
So you're saying that Nigeria wasn't colonized at all?
Before in the past, not anymore.
So there's no white people in. If I go on Google and I look up white people in Africa, there's no white people that own lands in Africa.
I didn't say that. I'm just talking
And the
about
major
Nigeria.
companies that are in Africa are not owned by white people.
I'm just talking about Nigeria. I don't know.
No, I am talking about Nigeria. But even in Nigeria, man, you don't see the white man at the bottom of society, man. That's unheard of, man.
Not a lot of white people in Nigeria.
And guess what? For the few that are there, they're not poor, man.
Right.
They're tourists though.
Exactly. They just come in to take what they can and get, man.
Not exactly because they're tourists, but I see what you're trying to say.
No, but guess what? He's not an Israelite, though. The so-called we try to identify who these Israelites are. God's chosen people, man.
No, okay. Thank you for your time. I appreciate the message. Thank you.
Hey, brother, check out the
Hey,
flyer.
brother,
I will
check out
check it
the
out.
flyer, King. You're an Israelite. You got to separate from your enemies, man. Right? Come on, go back to that, King. Your brother doesn't really want to know what's going on, man. Right? He's so afraid to offend the so-called white woman. He got to rush, man. Right? Hey, man, we ain't afraid to step on feelings out here, man.
Right.
And we ain't afraid to tell the so-called white man, woman, and child that they the damn devil that the Bible speaks of either, man.
Right.
Right? Go back to where you was at, King.
Isaiah 61:1.
Right? And that's the reason why we out here, man. Right? Bring that out.
The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me.
Right?
Because the Lord have anointed me to preach the good tidings.
Right?
Unto the meek.
Hey, the brother didn't want to hear the good tidings, man. That he's an Israelite, God's chosen people, man. Right? Read.
He have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Right?
To proclaim liberty to the captives.
To do what?
To proclaim liberty to the captives.
Hey, man, because we captives, man. Right? Most people walking up and down in this society think they free, man. Hey, you ain't free, man.
Right.
Right? You think just because you can buy some damn Starbucks, you free, man. Right? That you can own a damn car that you free, man. You ain't free, man. Right? Read.
And the opening to the captives, and the openings of the prison to them that are bound.
And the opening of what?
The opening of the prison to them that are bound.
Hey, man, who's in the prison systems, man? Right? What people make up majority of the incarceration, man? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native and Seminole Indians, man. We the ones those prisons were made for, man.
Right.
When you actually research why those prisons were even established in the first place, man.
Right.
Now they got a few little white men and different races. Hey, I've never seen a Chinese man locked up before, man. A damn Moabite, man. Right? I never seen a Moabite get shot down in the streets or suffer police brutality, man.
Right.
That's unheard of, man. Or a so-called Arab, man. Why is it that our people always get shot down in these damn streets, man? By the so-called white men, man. Right? The ones that are bound in the prisons, man. Right? Read.
To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord.
To do what?
To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord.
Right, and that's why what we gonna do, man. We gonna come out here and teach our people to repent, man, before it's too late, man. Before the Lord comes in and jams you up, man. Because at that time, you can't say, hey, I didn't know, man. The Lord don't care about that, because he sent the prophets out here to teach the good tidings, man. Right? But guess what? You so busy, right, enjoying the land of your damn enemies, man. Right? You so busy following the customs of the damn slave masters, man. Right? Celebrating damn Good Friday, man. Right? Give me Colossians 2:8. Oh, Jesus was crucified on Friday. Right? Give me Matthew, John chapter 12, verse 40. Right? Because this makes no sense, man. Right? Give me John 12 and 40 first, and hold that.
The book of John, chapter 12, and verse number 40.
Bring it out. Come, bring that out.
The book of John, chapter 12, verse 40.
Bring it out.
He hath blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their hearts.
Look up that account for me. Yo, Matthew 12, 40. Salam.
Bring it up. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 40.
Right, let's see if our Lord and Savior, right, died on Good Friday, man. Right? Let's see if that math is mathing, man. Right? Read.
For as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly,
Right?
so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth.
Right. So shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the earth, man. Right? So if Christ was died, right? Let's do the math. Yesterday was Friday, right? That's the supposed day that the Lord was crucified, right? It says he's going to be in the earth 3 days and 3 nights. So let's count that. Friday he got crucified, right? So from Friday to Saturday and sundown, that's what? That's 1 day and 1 night, right? From Saturday to Sunday, right, is what? That's 2 days and 2 nights, right? And from what? From Sunday at sundown to Monday at sundown, that's 3 days and 3 nights. So where the hell did they get Easter Sunday, man? Right? They're going to celebrate Easter Sunday tomorrow, man. Talking about that's the day that our Lord rose from the dead, man. Right? And he died on Friday. The Lord said he would be in the earth 3 days and 3 nights, man. If he died yesterday, man, then 3 days and 3 nights will be Monday, man. Not Sunday, man.
Right.
That doesn't make sense. Right? They don't even understand. Hey, you can't even show me the word Easter in the Bible, man. That's not a custom of the Israelites, man. Right? Give me Colossians 2 and 8.
Book of Colossians chapter 2 verse 8.
Bring it out.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy.
Through what?
Through philosophy.
Right?
And vain deceit.
Right?
After the traditions of men.
After what?
After the traditions of men.
Right, because damn Easter is a tradition of man, man. That wasn't ordained, right, in the first 5 books, man. Right? That wasn't a law that we had to observe, man. A ordinance, man. A holy day, man. Right? It was the Passover, man. That's what we was celebrating, man. Not no damn Easter, man. The Passover is what's coming up, man.
Right.
Right? Show me an account where the Lord celebrated Easter, man. Right? It's not in there. Right? Come, but you can drop that, King. Go back to give me Proverbs 3 and 31.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31.
Bring it out.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
What did the Lord say?
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Right, don't envy your oppressors, man. Right? They created all these holidays and so-called feast days, man. And now you want to celebrate it so you can have a good time, man. Right? Do y'all celebrate Thanksgiving? Right? They don't want to answer, man, because hey, man, it's gonna be too much for you, man. Right? They don't want to answer that. Hey, Mr. So-called white man, do you celebrate Thanksgiving? And you know damn well you do, you damn devil. Right? Read that again.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Right, envy not your oppressors, man. Because what do, man? They come in, they take what they want, man, and they make feast days, man. Right? Contrary to the customs of your forefathers and your foremothers. And now you celebrating them. Right? Now you feel like you got to be a part of everything the so-called white man is doing in this society, man. Right? You don't want to feel left out. Inclusion. Right? Is that what they say? Inclusion. Right? Read that again.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Right, because there are oppressors, man. Right? Who are the oppressors, man? Give me Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1. Whoever got it first.
Isaiah 14 and 1.
Bring it up.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Right?
And will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
Right? And he's going to put us back in our own land, man. Right? Read.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Right. All these other nations, they're going to be brought to our homeland, man. Right?
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Right.
And the people shall take them and bring them in their place.
Right, we're going to take all these other nations and bring them to the Holy Land. Right, read.
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
And the what?
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
Right, we're going to possess these other nations. Why? Because we were their possessions, man. Right, read.
In the land of the Lord.
Right.
For servants and handmaids.
For what?
For servants and handmaids.
Right, read.
And they shall take them captives.
And we going to take them captives, man. Right? Didn't the Lord say that we send us out here for the captives, man? Right? Our people are the captives, man. We still are, man. Right? But this is future kingdom connotation, man. We gonna bring all those other nations that had us in captivity and do what?
Shall take them captives.
Right?
Whose captives they were.
Who what?
Whose captives they were.
Right, because we were their captives, man. Now they gotta be our captives, man. That's righteous judgment, man.
Right.
Right? Read.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
And they shall what?
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
Amen. And they shall rule over their oppressors, man. So these are the oppressors, man. If you want to know who the oppressors are, those are the ones that had our people in captivity, man. Right? All these nations that had us in captivity, man, these are the oppressors, man. Right? Give me Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 1.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, and verse number 1.
Bring it out.
So I returned and considered all the oppressions.
All the what?
All the oppressions.
Right.
That are done under the sun.
Right.
And behold, the tears of such as were oppressed.
Right.
And they had no comforter.
Right, because hey, when we was catching hell, man, in the hands of these enemies, man, these oppressors, man, hey, man, we didn't have nobody to rescue us, man. Right? Read.
And on the side of their oppressors,
right,
there was power.
There was what?
There was power.
On the side of our oppressors was power, man. So the oppressors are the people of power, man. Right? Whether it's back in the ancient world or presently, man. Right? And I want to touch briefly on who the oppressors are, back who they were and who they are presently, man. Right? Right? Give me the book of Daniel chapter 7 and verse 7. It says, so I can start from verse 1. Let's see who the oppressors are, man. Right? Back in the ancient world and presently, man. Right? Because we just read that the oppressors are the ones that had us in captivity and the ones that had power, man. Right? They had the power to put us in slavery, man. Right? Bring that out, King.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 7, and verse number 1.
Bring it out.
And it reads, Daniel chapter 7, verse 7. Daniel chapter 7, verse 1. In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his head upon his bed.
Right, so Daniel is getting a vision. Read on.
Then he wrote the dream and told the sum of the matter.
Right, read.
Daniel spake and said, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the four winds of the heaven strove upon the great sea, and four great beasts came up and from the sea, diverse one from another.
Right.
The first was like a lion, and had eagle's wings.
Right, so that's talking about the Babylonian Empire, right? Read.
I beheld till the wings therefore were plucked, and it was lifted up from the earth,
right,
and made stand upon the feet as a man. And a man's heart was given to it. And behold, another beast, a second one, like to a bear,
right,
and it raised up itself on one side, and it had 3 ribs,
right,
and one in the mouth of it, between the teeth of it. And they said thus unto it, arise, devour much flesh.
Right, that's referring to the Medo-Persian Empire, right? Read.
After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back 4 wings of a fowl. The beast had also 4 heads, and dominion was given to it.
Right, that's talking about the Greek Empire, man. So you had the Babylonians, you had the Medo-Persian Empire, and then you had the Greeks, man. Right, what verse you at?
7.
God, read.
After this I saw in the night vision, and behold, a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it.
Right. Hey, how you doing, sis? Hey, sis. Keep reading.
And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. I considered the horns.
Jump down to verse 17.
Verse 17. The great beasts which are the great beasts. These great beasts which are 4.
Right, these are 4 great beasts. Read.
Are 4 kings which shall arise out the earth.
Right.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever.
Right, so Daniel has a vision, right, of the 4 beasts, which are 4 kingdoms that's going to arise in the earth and conquer, man. Right, and then afterwards, the saints are going to be ruling in that eternal kingdom with Yahushua, man. Right, jump to verse 23.
Verse 23.
Right.
Thus he said, the 4 beasts shall be the 4th kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth.
Right, so this is more specifically going into the 4th beast, which is going to issue in the kingdom of heaven. Right? Because after these beasts conquer, man, that's when the Lord is going to come and take this throne, man. That's when he's going to come to conquer, man. Right? But the point that I wanted to bring out is that our oppressors are these nations or these kingdoms that had power, man. Because what happened to our people when these nations or kingdoms ruled, man? We were put in captivity, man.
Right.
Right? Under the Babylonians, man. Right? prior to the Babylonians, we were in Egyptian captivity, right? Assyrian captivity, right? But specifically in Daniel's vision, it's talking about the last 4 kingdoms that would arise and rule this earth, man. Right? And we became slaves, man. These people became our oppressors, man. Right? Those are the oppressors that it's talking about, man. That's gonna be led captives, man, when the kingdom is issued in, man. Right? But I want to touch more so on the last beast, man. Because we know the first beast was ancient Babylon. We know the second beast was the Medo-Persian Empire, right? And we know that the third beast was the Greeks, man. Right? So who is this 4th beast? Because that wasn't expounded unto Daniel. Right? Finish 23, King. Give me a second.
It shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it into pieces.
Right?
And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are
out of this what? Right, to show you that it's talking about kingdoms, man. Kingdoms that will arise out of this earth and in rulership, right? Read.
Are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them.
Right, so out of this beast, you're going to have 10 kings, which are 10 kingdoms that shall arise. I'm not going to really touch on that, right? That's another breakdown for another day, man. Right? Bring out what you got, King.
2nd Esdras 11 verse 1.
Right?
Then saw I a dream, and behold, there came up from the sea an eagle.
Right, so Ezra is having a vision. Read.
Which had 12 feathers,
right?
Feathered wings, and 3 heads. And I saw, and behold, she spread her wings over all the earth, and all the winds of the air blew on her.
Is that verse 1? Verse 1.
Verse 1. Then saw I a dream,
right?
And behold, there came up from the sea an eagle,
right?
Which had 12 feathers, wings, and 3 heads.
Right, so now we're about to find out what vision or what dream did Ezra have, right? And we're going to show you that it pertains to that 4th beast. Go to chapter 12 and verse 11.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry.
2nd Ezra, chapter 12, verse 11.
Right.
The eagle whom thou sawest.
Right, so the angel is about to expound to Ezra what this vision is. Right, read.
The eagle whom thou sawest come up from the sea,
right,
is the kingdom which was seen in the vision of thy brother Daniel.
Was what?
Was seen in the vision of thy brother Daniel.
Right, so that 4th beast is the same beast that eagle that you read about in 2nd Esdras, the 11th chapter. Right, but it wasn't expounded to Daniel what that beast was, right, or what kingdom that was, right? Now the Lord is expounding that vision, right, in a similitude, right, to his brother Ezra's, man. Right? Read that again.
The eagle whom thou sawest come up from the sea is the kingdom which was seen in the vision of thy brother Daniel.
Right?
But it was not expounded unto him.
Right? It wasn't revealed who that kingdom is. Right? Read.
Therefore now I declare it unto thee.
Right? Read on.
Behold, the day will come that there shall rise up a kingdom upon earth, and it shall be feared above all the kingdoms that were before it.
Right. So this 4th kingdom, who ruled after those 3 initial kingdoms, man? You had the Babylonians, you had the Medo-Persian Empire, right? Then you had the Greeks, man. Which kingdom took power after the Greeks, man? Right? The Romans, man. Right? So this is when you study history, man, it clearly lines up with biblical prophecy, man. Right? The 4th kingdom that ruled in Greek stead was the Romans, man. Right? And they ruled up until 476 AD, man. That's when the Roman Empire fell, man. Right? Can a brother look up when the Roman Empire fell? And give me Revelation chapter 20.
Roman Empire fell in 476 AD.
When did it fall?
476 AD.
Right, so the Roman Empire fell, which is the Western Roman Empire, when you study its history, it fell in 476 AD, man. That's the 5th century, right? But give me Revelation chapter 17 and verse 8, man, with the shot.
That's my cooler. Is he at Scott's right now, or is it at your house?
Right, because we showing
At
you
Scott's.
what kingdom is currently ruling, man. Who are the current oppressors, man? Right? Bring that up.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 8.
Yeah, God, bring that up.
The beast that thou sawest was and is not.
The beast that thou sawest was and is not, man. That beast is talking about the Roman Empire. Because when they fell in 476 AD, man, they was quiet, man. Right? Bring out what you got. Give me Revelation chapter 20 and verse 1.
Revelation 20 verse 1.
Right?
And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit,
Right?
and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon,
Right?
that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan,
Right?
and bound him 1,000 years.
Right, and bound him 1,000 years, man. That great dragon was the Roman Empire, man. Right? That got bound for 1,000 years, man. Right? Is that it?
And cast him into the bottomless pit,
Right?
and shut him up, and set a seal upon him,
Right?
that he should deceive the nations no more.
Right, because during their reign, during their pillages and conquering, right, they deceived the nations, man. Right? That's when Christianity was pushed, man. Right? Roman Catholicism, all these different aspects of their religion was forced upon the earth, man. Right? And they ruled and conquered for hundreds of years, man. Until they finally lost power, man, in 476 AD, man. Right? Finish that.
Till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled.
Right, so after the 1,000 years is up, right?
And after that, he must be loosed a little season.
He must what?
He must be loosed a little season.
Right, so he must be loosed a little season, man. So the Roman Empire, after they fell, it says that after 1,000 years, they're gonna be loosed again, man. Right? Bring out that. Read verse 8 again.
Revelation chapter 17, verse 8. The beast that thou sawest was and is not.
Was meaning they were in power, and is not meaning they fell, man. Right? Read.
And shall not ascend out of the bottomless pit.
And it says they shall not ascend out of the bottomless pit. But we just read in chapter 20 that they would be loosed from the bottomless pit. This is when they fell, man. Right? Read.
And go into perdition.
Right?
And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose name were not written in the book of life,
Right?
from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not.
That was meaning they were in power, and is not meaning they fell from power, but what?
And yet is.
And what?
And yet is.
And yet is, meaning they were loosed for a little season, man. Right? So when you study the history of the Roman Empire, man, it came back as the revived Roman Empire, man. Right? You can look that up, man. You got your smartphones, you got Google, man. This information is accessible, man. Right? So they fell from power in 476 AD, man. And they came back into power a little while after, man. Right? Read.
And here is the mind which hath wisdom.
Salaki, jump down to verse 18.
Verse 18. And the woman which thou sawest is the great city.
Right, Salaki, jump to verse 1. Right, so that beast is talking about the Roman Empire that came back into power, right, during the Renaissance, right, during the 15th century, right? Read.
Revelation 17, verse number 1.
Right?
And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither. I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great horde that sitteth upon many waters,
Right?
with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication,
Right?
and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Right?
So he cried me away. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast.
Right, so this woman was sitting on that beast, right, which we just proved that it's talking about the revived Roman Empire. Now let's see who this woman is that sat on the beast, right? Jump down to verse 18.
Verse 18, and the woman which thou sawest is the great city,
Right?
which regaineth over the kings of the earth.
Which reigned over the kings of the earth, man. So once the Roman Empire came back into fruition, man, right, which is the revived Roman Empire, right, when you read about the 7 heads and the 10 horns, man, right, the 7 heads is talking about the 7 common markets, man, right? When you look up Rome, Greece, right, Spain, France, right, Great Britain, Russia, right? Right? These are the 7 heads, man. Right? And then you got the 10 horns, which is the EU, man. Which are initially started with 10 main members, man. Right? So this is the same kingdom that was revived, right? And is now is, man. And yet is, man. It wasn't like a one kingdom that as a collective as it was in the ancient world. Now it comprises of different nations that collectively come together, right, to rule this modern world, man. The new world, as they say, right? So that woman, read that again, King. That woman that's sitting on top of the 7 heads and the 10 horns, which is the revived Roman Empire. Let's see who that's talking about.
Revelation 17 and 18. And the woman which thou sawest in the great city, which regaineth over the kings of the earth.
Which reigneth over the kings of the earth, man. Now, what nation reigns over all the kings of the earth, man? Right? What nation has power over all the nations of the earth, man? Right? America, man. Right? This is the country that can go into any country, rape, robbing, and pillaging, man. Right? And guess what? They did so, right? Because they got what? They got the Romans behind them, man. The Roman Empire, the revived Roman Empire, man. Right? They're able to go into these different countries and rape, rob, and murder, man. Right? That's why you had the French, you got the Spaniard, you got the Portuguese, you got all these different nations that went around the world, man, as a collective, right? Rape, robbing, pillaging, and oppressing, man. Right? So these are our current oppressors, man. Right? That's the point that I wanted to bring out, man. That's where Satan's seat is, man. Right? Who are these damn devils, man? These Edomites today, man. The so-called white race today, man. Right? They call themselves, oh, I'm German, right? I'm Caucasian. Hey, man, you a damn devil, man. You are Edomite, man, according to the Bible, man. Right? And you are the oppressors, man. And guess what? Hey, judgment is coming for your people, man. Right? Because you think that you're going to touch the apple of God's eye and there's not going to be any recompense for that, man. Right? You think that you're going to have us in oppression, right? And nothing's going to happen, man. We should let bygones be bygones and just live and hold hands, man. Right? Hey, man, but that's not going to happen. Fire and brimstone is coming to this place.
They had a movement.
Right?
And they over.
And you know, hey, man, and these are the people that our people want to emulate, man. They want to be like the so-called white man, right? They want to dress like them. If you ain't got put on a suit and a tie, man, right? You want to do your hair like them. Now, hey, now you got to cut your hair, man. You can't have this luscious locks, man, right? That they're jealous of, man, right? They envy us for our walk, man, our talk, man. Every single thing that we do on earth, man, they envy us for, man.
Right.
Even when we ain't got nothing, man, they still envy us, man. Right? Because they know that we the chosen people, man. No matter what position you put us in society, man. Right? Give me the book of Psalms chapter 55 and verse 20. Because what does the so-called white man do, man? They go into different lands, man, claiming that they want peace, man, and prosperity. Let's all unite, man, right? And make the world a better place. When guess what? They got a damn knife in your back, man. Right. That's exactly what they did to the Native Americans, man. And everywhere that they went, man. Proclaim peace, but guess what? There was, hey, man, that was crafty counsel, man.
Right.
Right? Bring that up.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse number 20.
Bring it up.
He hath put forth his hand against. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Right. So the so-called white man, man, he put forth his hands, right, against those that be at peace with him, man. But what did they come to this land and say? They had peace treaties with the so-called Native Americans, man. Right? And what did they do? They broke every single one of them because of greed, man.
Right.
Right? Slaughtered millions of people, man, just so they could take this land, right? And now they walk to and fro on stolen property like they have a right to be here. Now they're telling other people, oh, you're an illegal immigrant. Who's more illegal than the so-called white man, man?
Right.
Right? That walk up and down on stolen property, man, acting like they have a right to be here, man. Right. Policing who they call minority groups, man.
Right.
Right? Prideful. Right? Read that again.
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Right? Even when we try to be at peace with the so-called white man, hey man, they don't want peace, man. It's just violence, man. They don't like peace, man. Right? It's not in them, man, to be peaceful, man.
Right.
Right? Read.
He hath broken his covenant.
He has what?
He hath broken his covenant.
Hey man, they broke every single covenant, man. Every law, statutes that they put in these so-called governments, man, and laws that they, hey, it's only to benefit them, man. It wasn't to benefit the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man.
Right.
Everything that we have in this society is what we fought for, man. Right. It wasn't handed to us by these devils, man. Right? Right? Well, you know how much bloodshed and tears that we had to shed in order to receive so-called rights, man? Asking the 2024, and we asking the so-called white man, woman, and child for rights, man. In a land that doesn't belong to them. Right? Read.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
The what?
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Hey man, the words of the so-called white man, woman, and child's mouth is smoother than butter, man. Hey man, they try to trip you up with their words, man. Right? Crafty counsels, man. Right? Just so they, hey, don't they say that, man? Anything you say or do shall be used against you in the court of law, man. Right? Damn slave catchers, man.
Right.
Right? Every time they see a nigga on the block, man, they got a voice, man. They want to come in and bother them, man. Right? Every day I see on social media a so-called black man, woman getting harassed, man, by the white man, man. For no apparent reason, man. Or for some simple reasons, man. Right? Give me Micah chapter 2 and verse 1.
Micah 2 and 1.
Bring it out.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right?
When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands.
Right, it is in the power of their hands, man. Right? These Edomites Edomites, man, these devils, they got the power, man. Right? The so-called white man, they're the ones that have the power, man. Currently, man. But guess what? Your days are numbered, Mr. White Man. Do you know that?
Right.
Right? You think your people are going to rule this world forever, man? Right? They're going to walk up and down and look at us with the disdain that you just did? Right? Read.
And they covered fields.
And they what?
And they covered fields.
How'd they get this land?
And they covered fields.
Hey, man, and they covered fields, man. Hey, man, this land is rich, man. Puerto Rico, rich port. Right? It's filled with gold and resources. Oh, America, it has that bisons, man. Right? Goodly land, man. The trees. Right? Deer. We can go hunting. But we can't do that if they have it. It should be ours, man. Hey, the so-called white man always wants something that doesn't belong to him, man. Right? That's how they got this land, man. They covered fields, man. Right? And do what?
They covered fields and take them by violence.
And do what?
And take them by violence.
Hey, man, and they take them by violence, man. Right? And they'll say, oh, we won the war. What war? Hey, you declared war on these people, man. Right? Then you want to talk about, oh, we won it fair and square, as if it was a competition, man. Right? Damn devils, man. And then when you try to bring that up, they say, oh, forget about it. Right? That was 400 years ago. Damn hypocrites, man. Right? Read that.
And they covered fields and take them by violence.
Right?
And houses and take them away.
Right? And take away houses. Read on.
So they oppressed a man and his house.
What did they do?
So they oppressed a man in his house.
What does the so-called white man do?
So they oppressed a man in his house.
They oppress a man and his house, man.
Right.
Right? That's what they do, man. Right? Everywhere they set foot, man, they gotta oppress people, man. Right? Then they set up governments, amen, to regulate oppression, man.
Right.
Make sure they keep the people, right, that they stole from at the bottom. Hey, make sure you redline them. I don't want them getting the best houses, man. You can't even afford a damn house, man.
Right.
Right? Everything you need, you gotta go to the so-called white man for. Why is that, man? All these major corporations across this world, man, is owned by the so-called white man, man. Right? And who they work, they're confederate with, man. All these other nations trying to keep down the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native, and Seminole Indians, man. Right? And guess what? They hate us for coming out here and telling the truth, man.
Right.
Right? Because they, hey, man, we not afraid to tell the so-called white man he's the damn devil, man.
That's right.
Hey, we don't give a damn about his feelings, man.
Right.
Because guess what? They don't give a damn about what happens to our people, man. Right? They just walk by nonchalantly. Oh, it's just a bunch of niggers. Are they performing? Right? God, give me, is that it? Yeah, read it again.
And they covered fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppressed a man and his house.
Right?
Even a man and his heritage.
Even a what?
Even a man and his heritage.
Hey, man, even a man and his heritage, man. Now they the damn Jews, man. Oh, we're the Jews now, man. Oh, we're the Native Americans now. I'm American. Right? Hey, man, everywhere they go, they assimilate, man.
Right.
As if they're the people there, man. Now you that damn Elon Musk talking about he's African, man. Give me Sirach chapter 10 and verse 8. You see that?
Sirach 10 and 8.
Hold on, okay, bring that. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse number 1.
Bring it out.
Woe to the bloody city.
What is America?
Woe to the bloody city.
Woe to the bloody city, man. Hey, Mr. White Man, you know how much blood your people spilled on this land, man? Right? So what do you think should happen to the people that did that?
All right.
He's not gonna say, man. He gonna keep it pushing, right? Because he don't give a damn, man. What's your deal?
Find me one race that hasn't committed homicide.
When did the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans commit genocide on any other people? Show me when the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native and Seminole Indians committed genocide on another race of people. I'm waiting.
Right.
Show me when that happened. That's the damn devil, man.
Right.
Right? Satan just came up, man. Show every nation had every other nation in slavery, man. Show me when we had the white man in slavery, man.
Right.
Right? That's Satan, man. Right? Coming up here with her smooth words, man. Right? Being a damn devil, man. Speaking lies, man.
Right.
Right? Talking about, oh, every nation had other nations in slavery. Prove that, man. Don't come up here talking from your damn belly, man.
Right.
Right? Show us.
But like,
Right?
the dramatic actors take it so seriously that it makes it so
Read that.
Woe be unto the bloody city.
What is America?
Woe to the bloody city.
Hey, woe to the bloody city, man. There's so much blood under this concrete right now, man. On 10th Street, man. And they build up all these buildings, man, to cover up the blood, the innocent blood that they shed, man.
Right.
Right? Read.
It is all full of lies and robbery.
It is what?
It is all full of lies and robbery.
What is that so-called devil that just came up here?
It is all full of lies and robbery.
Come up here speaking lies, man, about robbery, man. Right? Read.
It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not.
Right?
The noise of a whip.
What happened to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans?
The noise of a whip.
Hey, man, they whooped us from sun up to the sundown, man. Right? Constant oppression, man. Right? For over 400 years, man. Going on 500 plus years now, man.
Right.
Still being whooped, man. Right? They don't literally take a whip now, man. They say, whoop, you can't get a job. Right? You can't, damn, what else did they do? Red lines, right? You're under arrest, right? That's the whip, man. Right? Minimum wage, right? Put it in the hoods and the project. Whip, nigga. Put us in the ghettos and the slums. Whip, right? That's the whip that they use, no police brutality. That's the major whip, man. When they want to regulate the so-called blacks and who they consider minorities, man. That's that damn slave catchers, man. Right? When you look inside the history of the police department, man, those were actually slave catchers, man. Right? Bring that up.
The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of wheels.
Right? The noise of the rattling of wheels.
And of the prancing of horses.
Right, talking about war, man. Right? Everywhere they went, man, it's war, constant war. Right? They at war right now, man. Right? Read.
And of the jumping chariots. The horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear.
Right?
And there is a multitude of slain.
And there is what?
And there is a multitude of slain.
Right, over 100 million blacks, man, died, man, on their way over here, man. Right? And we still getting killed, right, on a mass scale, man, in this land today. Right? Read.
And a great number of carcasses.
And a what?
In a great number of carcasses.
Hey, man, they just dug up some bodies, man, in a cemetery behind a damn prison, man. hundreds of unidentified bodies behind the prison, man. Right? Give me that in Psalms chapter 10. Is that what I want? They sitting in the lurking places. Verse 8. Come on.
Psalms 10 and 8.
Bring it out.
He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
Right?
In the secret places does he murder the innocent.
What does he do?
In the secret places does he murder the innocent.
Right, he murders the innocent, man. God, read that.
It says, over 200 bodies were found alongside unmarked graves at Hines County Culver Cemetery, located behind prison in Jackson, Mississippi, according to PBS.
See that? Over 200 unidentified stones, man. People looking for their missing brothers and sisters. They disappeared, man. Nowhere to be found, man. Right? Unidentified bodies behind the damn prison, man. In Mississippi, man. One of the most racist states, man. Right? 200 bodies, man. He's sitting in the lurking places of the villages where he murders the innocent.
Right.
How many innocent black lives gotta be murdered, man? Day in and day out, man. By the hands of the so-called white man, man. You think Joe Biden gives a damn? Hey man, the police ain't out here to protect people, man. They're out here to protect assets. That's what they out here for. Right? And all you coon-ass Negroes, man, that want to join hand in hand with the so-called white man, man. Hey man, the Lord's gonna kill you, man. Right? Give me the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1. Silakia. Give me 2 Maccabees chapter 4 and verse 13.
Second Maccabees chapter 4 verse 13. Now such was the height of Greek fashions and increase of heathenish manners.
Right?
Through the exceeding profaneness of Jason, that ungodly wretch,
right?
And no high priest, that the priest had no courage to serve any more at the altar, but despising the temple and neglecting the sacrifices.
Right, that wicked Jake, man. Right, neglecting the sacred ordinances, man. Right, to do what?
Hastiness to be partakers of the unlawful allowance in the place of exercise after the game of discus,
right?
Called them forth, not setting by the honors of their fathers, but liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
Right, but liking the customs of the Grecians more, man. Right? So you have our people that rather enjoy these pleasures of sin, man. Right? Enjoy the pleasures of rape, rob, and murder with the so-called white man, man. Right? That's what they do, man. Hey, man, the Lord's going to destroy y'all, man. Right? But with that, man, I'm going to give it to the next mighty speaker, man. Kwame Ashala. Kwame Ashala. Kwame Ashala. Kwame Ashala. Kwame Ashala. Ashala. God, all praise to the Most High.
Hey, said I want come test me. Pick two rap with a sling might lick off and met like a man from Jesse. Heard that they talking that big talk, lip off, which God, listen, don't vex me. I'ma stand for the Father perpetually, definitely big man, don't get chesty. Any weapon they form, don't stress me. Ayy, I'm an Israelite child, no destiny. Separated, he chose and select me. In his ring, he clothed and he dressed me. Look, without him, my soul will be empty. To the Lord of the hosts, I confess thee. I don't do this for sport or for trendies. Disrespect, it'll only get messy. Yeah, they can never take hold of my faith. I'ma stand with my sword at the gate. Holiness to the Lord on the plate. See, your idols ain't holding no weight. I ain't here trying to hold no debate. See, my God ain't no soul to replace. Disrespecting and stone in your face. Look, you must be a fool to